So, well. We finally found a man, Timothy, that returned the sum of 10.5 million naira that was transferred into his bank account. Because it is really very strange why nobody is talking about it. So, but through our search and everything, we have been able to reach him. I spoke with him today, and we are going to fix a meeting with him right there in Abuja. My associate will go and meet with him one on one. Then we will know how to follow up. Because these are the things that I always say. This man did something that is very important and humane, and people only posted about it. Then the same person that owned the money gave him only 50,000 naira. And according to him, the man is even angry that he spoke about the 50,000 naira. So he's supposed to even lie. Now we have found him, and we are going to do our best to be with him and to see him through. Because just as I mentioned the other time, I came to realize that today he's not a rich person. He's not a rich person. He's just someone that is managing with 5 children and wife. So you see the extent that people can still be good. He's not rich. It's not as if he has all the money in the world. I will shock you. He does not even have a good phone that permits him to go on internet. You see? But he got such an amount of money and returned it. I keep on telling people I could have decided to transfer that money. So I keep on telling everybody that he could have decided to first of all transfer that money out of his account. So even if you are going to file for an expatriate order, the money will no longer be there. And he could have even paid a very good lawyer, maybe like 1 million naira to take the case to court. You go to court with him and he will tell people that he has been working for you. This is the money that you are owing him that you finally paid. But he decided to return that money. That man is not rich. I spoke with him personally today. Even he's a close friend that even led us to him. He's not rich. He has 5 kids. He's just managing. He does not even have a good phone that permits him, because I tried to call him on WhatsApp. I couldn't reach him on WhatsApp. Then I started calling him directly. It was later explained to me that he does not have a phone that he uses with the internet. Just imagine. And this same person returned 10.8 million naira to you. 10.5 million, because today they actually confirmed that it was not 10.8 but 10.5. Yeah, if I can still remember correctly. And you are the man not to even reward him. Then every other people that heard about it, I even saw important personalities, artists and so on posting it, but nobody bothered to look for this guy to encourage him to remain a good person. It is really disheartening. So thank God we have found him, and we are going to follow up the situations he's passing through with him and everything. So this is the point. You see, this police brutality is another thing. Like the young guy that they just killed somewhere around Delta State. Yeah, if I can still remember correctly. Now, why is there nobody that is thinking of a possible solution to this police brutality in Nigeria? It is very strange because when we have a problem, people tend to work towards a lasting solution. The government, the stakeholders, legislators, citizens, and so on and so forth. But why must this thing continue to persist? Because the major thing is that after killing these people, I actually watched the video of the interview with the policeman today when he was accusing, just as I said before, even before today, before I watched the video, he was accusing that man of dragging his gun with him. I heard from about 15 kilometers. How can you hear what someone is shouting in about 15 kilometers? Holding this. Then, as I tried to turn, he heard me. He started dragging my gun nozzle with me. So after I was dragging with him, my belt mistakenly pulled the trigger because they must find an excuse to give. This is something that I've experienced. Someone that was killed in Nigeria and was even handcuffed. They handcuffed his legs, they handcuffed his hands, they wanted to take him away as an armed robber. Then we grew angry and we said, no, this boy is not a thief. We know him. Besides, you killed him because of the differences he has with your girlfriend, which we are also aware of. Before the police force waved into the issue, they started begging us, and then they arrested the murderer. But all the same, he's still going to give another version because these things were not recorded and so on and so forth. So why can't we pass a law in Nigeria? Why can't they make it possible, as it was done in the United States, that people should carry, police officers should carry body cameras so that everything that they do throughout the day will be documented. So when I go back to the office, they discharge everything that was recorded into the system. If there is something like this, there is no police that will try to kill, because if you know that if you kill, you can go to jail for life. And being an officer even makes it worse. So why can't the Nigerian police force, considering all this police brutality, killings, why can't we think of something like that? We can afford it. It's not expensive. It's not expensive. The United States of America can afford it. Nigeria can also afford it. So any policeman that gets involved in such a thing, the court will now have the right to say, we want to see the video of that day to know if this person was actually trying to attack you or rip you off your gun or anything like this. I keep on saying it. We just dey find change, but we no dey really do the things wey go make us get the change. Nothing dey change for Nigeria. If we continue like this, nothing will change. All of us go just dey our backyard, dey talk our own. Everybody just dey say, oh, government bad. I regret being Nigeria. Let's do this, let's do that. But what are we doing to change the way things are in Nigeria? This is what is important. What will they do? Nothing. We only complain. Even this election who they talk so, wetin make diaspora vote never dey allowed? Wetin make us never even change the way they take the vote for Nigeria? Because even before this election, I said it. I said everything is just waste of time. Most of my videos are there. They're my page here. Go through. I foresaw all these things, saying I just scam. They're just going to take people for granted the same time. Until we come to a round table and draw how the annex chairman, the chief of police, the chief of army, the chief of justice are appointed in Nigeria They can even redesign another way of voting for Nigeria. We know if we expect a, a straightforward election for Nigeria. So we don't have to be disappointed because we have not prepared the ground. They say you they make your bed the way you want to lie on top of. So first of all, we need to make the bed for Nigeria the way we want to make it be. Make we take lie down, sleep peacefully. Now only Nigeria, now people don't even forget the duties of House of Rep members. You will see House of Rep members for Nigeria, they know they make law, they know they do anything, they know they modify laws, they know they talk anything, they just did, nobody even know what they do, whether na a party, they go, they discuss inside there, nobody even know what they happen. They don't even make laws. But you will see House of Rep members, they tell you, say, now me build that school, now me paint that school, now me build that bridge, just like in the case of Desmond Elliot. What they concern bridge when they build? What they concern toilet when they build? You will be lawmaker when supposed to they make law, you can't dey fight for contracts. So now they'll give you the contract, you will even chop the money, you know will do the work. As of assembly member, as of rep member, now they even they parade, they let people they go they see projects when they commission. What you concern projects when they commission. What you concern house when they build. What you concern school when they paint. You are there to make laws, review laws, modify them, and so on and so forth. Whether they even they think say we know your get sense for Nigeria or they just they feel say Nigerians don't know anything. Okay, what now is the business with the House of Rep member, with bridge when they build, or with road when they construct? Is that why your duty? You be governor, you be commissioner, you be minister, what it concern you? You the House of Assembly. Wey be say everything wey concern lawmaking, law modifying, abrogation of laws, and so on and so forth. They never they do all those things. They never they do any law for Nigeria. The only thing when you see here at times say they modify electoral law. Impunity bill, they submit and they kill them. Any good bill you submit, they kill them. Diaspora vote bill, they kill them. They not go even talk about them because everything when they do, now the one when they give them money, we go favor them. Now that they do. They don't care about the citizens. If they want to resensitize citizens, they will let the citizens understand how to effect recall in Nigeria. Because anybody where you vote for, especially House of Rep members, the people who vote and fit talk say they don't want them again. You know? But for Nigeria, someone was trying to call me. I think someone was trying to call me, but I can't find the person anymore. So if you are the one, please request again because I just tried to add you now, but I can't find anyone. So this is just the point. This is just the point. What it concern House of Rep member now, concern those things. When it be say important things they to do, way them not even they do. You know, because we understand, say even if they make the laws, it may not even change much. But at least when the laws first did there, later we they can't enforce them because the same police are supposed to be enforce the laws. Now the same executive members they appoint them. So at the end of the day, it makes it difficult for these laws to be enforced because the police they take order from the executive arm of the government. This is why it's even more difficult. So until we do all these things, we put all this in place, all these things, nothing will work for Nigeria. We really need to draw the strategies. Not be all this when people they talk about war, they talk about division, they talk about tribalistic, all those things. No, we really need to sit down and do a very, very good plan towards the things when we want for Nigeria. So if you are the person that was trying to come live with me, you can try again because very soon I'll be going off. It's just a quick one. So let us at times, maybe we still they try ask this our House of Assembly members, this our senators. What did they really do for House of Assembly? Since when police they kill innocent people now, we never hear one day say they can't do this kind of law to contrast that thing. Since when politicians they steal money, go free. Ekweremandu, we see what happened to her for UK now. But if Nigeria, it will work free. With due respect, I understand, say he was trying to save his daughter. But the other person, when you try collect your organs to save your daughter, now so human being, and at the end of the day, is that person was he ready? Is he a voluntary donor? Because donor when they won't pay for na crime. But if this thing had happened in Nigeria, it for work free. Even the same way they arrested Ibori in the same UK. Even there is also a commissioner that was arrested one time in Italy, and so on and so forth. So these things not they work for Nigeria because law not they. For yours, feel say man, anything when they do, they feel go with. Now even can they make some of these upcoming people even they do anything when they like. Cheap portable that day. Go the beat person they destroy shops because believe say nothing they happen. They will arrest and say they thought say in a federal government liability in work for APC. Just imagine waiting they come out from human being mouth. And this now the people when they say that they be the leaders of tomorrow. Mohammed Buhari entered politics when he was about 23 years old. If I can still remember, entered the military also. Now I still date it today. They know they give up. But this our generation. We they give up. Oh. Not be only small election we don't do now when they do the thing wadu wadu for our everybody don't tire. That is our generation for you. We're not supposed to be like that. You may even find out say the next election, because of which we know for Nigeria, not be say court if you can't give Peter Obi say na you win, make you enter. Even if court also say Peter Obi na you win, make you enter. Who won't enforce on the police force? Except say the military decide to take over. The police not will do anything. So at the end of the day, now who did there will still did there. Tinubu. So you may even be surprised, say that 4 years to come, Peter Obi feel see the way people say they do things, he will decide not to contest again. So this is the point in Nigeria. Waiting the House of Assembly members, they do. Waiting concern the concern. You just say they parade, people they park, follow them, and still say they be commissioner. If na the air setup, commissioner for it, they there. If na education, commissioner for education, they there. If na forestry, the commission, na agriculture, all those things get commissioners as much as they get ministers, na parastatals. Even if they don't commission all those things, governor no go commission all those things if the worst comes. But now even they carry the contract, even they use until the campaign, give the people when vote for una go make law, say una they build road, una they build toilets, una they build Paco Bridge, una they man. We have been taken for granted. This is why we need to open our eyes and begin to draw the map before the next election or even against 8 years' time. We need to change the way they take the vote for Nigeria. We need to change the way they take they appoint the INEC chairman. We need to change the way they take they appoint the Chief Justice of the Federation. We need to change the way they take they appoint the Chief of Army Staff if we want me law function for Nigeria. This is just the simple truth. So Today, I just wanted to quickly tell you guys that we finally found Mr. Timothy, our honest Nigerian brother, people that we must encourage. Then I just chipped in one or two things. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, anything that you want to see, just leave it in the comment section. After meeting with Mr. Timothy, we are going to come live with him so that people can also hear from his own part. He didn't do it because he was expecting anything in return, but he did it because he is honest. But it is our duty to appreciate his kindness and the kind of a person he is, so that other people can also learn that it pays to be good, or it pays to be honest. So this is the point. On this note, I will leave you now. So we'll talk again. God bless. So we'll see you next time. Bye for now.